Welcome back, St. Lucia. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, recently I had the privilege, we had a special guest invited into the studios, and it was just what I could say is a delicious treat. So I would like to present to you, St. Lucia, our good friends over at Grassroots 758. But my guest today, I'm thrilled because I have Ngugi here, who is a young entrepreneur, and he is part of the team behind Grassroots 758. And let me just tell you, tasting is believing, and I can testify because Fortune Equatorial, they came out with something called cocoa banana bread, which was incorporating the cocoa stick to banana bread, and that was just amazing. So first of all, welcome to this morning. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very good. I should have had some of that banana bread this morning right here on set. Let me tell you,
I
it
can
is.
definitely get you some.
All right, so we got that on camera. So if I don't get that hookup, we have a problem. So you are part of the team behind Grassroots 758.
Correct.
And tell us the concept of Grassroots 758.
All right, so Grassroots is basically an online-based vegan cafe. So what me and my sister noticed is that, just being vegan and, people with certain dietary restrictions, they find that it's a bit hard for them to get something that really suits their needs.
Mhm.
So we wanted to provide something where people could order and they could get. Now, we started off with the banana breads, like you had.
Yes.
And we make the vegan banana breads. People have a choice of what kind of flour they like. You could also add some additions, and you had the cocoa.
Yes, it was so
Right.
good.
So we intend to branch off into doing other things, but right now that's what we mostly focus on.
Now, I'm happy that you mentioned you have these options because, of course, we have people who are gluten free or have dietary constraints. So that was going to be one of my questions.
Okay.
Now that, St. Lucia is aware that it is here, how did Grassroots 758 come about?
All right. So Grassroots 758. Actually, I'm a student. I do hospitality management with TTHDI, a school in Trinidad. And I was back in St. Lucia doing my internship. And I had a follow-up internship to do, and there was a bit of a delay, a little bit of a pushback in between those. And, during that time, I just really hate the feeling of being idle. So I figured, hey, I want to do something, and I'm really good at baking. And, me and my sister, we do a lot of vegan cooking. So I told her one Sunday, I just told her, hey, I think I'm going to make this. And then I told her if I got 5 orders this week, I'll be really happy. And then before the end of the week, we were like 4 times over that. So I was like, okay, we're on to something.
To my surprise, he walked in for this interview today, and I was shocked because I got a call, your person is here, go downstairs, and I see a guy. Honestly, I mean, not being stereotypical, but I just assumed all with our conversation online, I just figured, okay, this baking must be female. And so then I saw you and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised. Now I do know his sister too. So I'm like, that's good. But I mean, for a male being, and let me tell you, it tastes so good, people. I swear it tastes so good. But being a male baking and doing this is, do you feel like, there's going to be more of a difference with your product as well? Because most people that I've had that's into something culinary have been female.
Yes, I have gotten that, but it's just something I was always into. I always liked cooking, I always liked baking, and my sister is as well. Actually, the idea for the cocoa bread, which you tasted, that was completely her idea, so I'll give her credit for that.
All right, well, you see, that's why now I have to say it's a team, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. She's been a great help to me, and in terms of like just being innovative and also being a support, she's really been there for me. So
great. Now, what if somebody wants a custom order? Because, like you said, right now the main thing that you guys do is the banana bread and the variations.
Yes.
If people want custom orders, a request that's not on your menu at the time, would you be able to or be willing to do that?
Actually, yes. So we sell our standard vegan banana bread, and we give people the options of whether they like. Some people take the white flour, other people prefer wheat flour or spelt flour. And if anybody ever requested another type of flour, because we have people who, have a gluten-free diet, so we would work to accommodate you in any way possible. Also, if you like to, turn off your banana bread, by any of our additions, we also have coconut, we have cran raisins, we have raisins, pumpkin, the list goes on. And if anybody wanted to challenge us to incorporate something else, we would be willing to take on that challenge,
All right, perfect. Well, I'm loving that. So I think we've enticed St. Lucia enough. You guys need to make sure you go give them some love, check them out on social media, and of course, if people want to reach you, let them know how they can follow and of course contact you guys.
All right. So on Instagram, our handle is grassroots758, and on Facebook, it's grassrootsvegan758. So you can always contact us on there. We respond really quickly.
They do.
So so we respond really quickly. So just reach out to us, and we'll definitely get that to you at the time you request.
Great. And just before we wrap up, I know there's some expansion to the menu coming, so things in the pipeline. So let's St. Lucia know what they can look forward to.
So those of us who already follow us, you know that we hosted a poll asking who was interested in ordering vegan cookies with gluten-free options, and that had a positive result. So definitely that's the next thing coming up. We have a few more things in the pipeline for people who like cheesecake, for example, and based on your diet, you don't really eat the traditional cheesecake. We definitely have a vegan cheesecake coming for you, and a lot more things in the pipeline between now and Christmas. Right. So look out for that.
Good. And let me just add in there, because he didn't mention it too, but there's a wicked, very tempting burger. And did you say black eye? I think you said it was black eyed peas?
Yes. So we make a really nice vegan burger. That's something that will be coming in time. So we make it with black eyed peas. There's also one we make with oats and lentils. All right, so that's another thing to look out for.
All right, so I know I'm making you guys very hungry this morning, and I want to thank you so much again, Ngugi, for being here with us. So go check out Grassroots 758. There's so much more to come. If you haven't tried it, please go out and try the cocoa banana bread too. And the pricing I find is very good. So I can testify. I've tasted what they're making, so I'm sending you guys out to go try it for yourself, and I'm going to also be looking out for that menu expansion. So between Christmas and now, I know we're going to have a good time. So you know what, good morning as well to the Lucian family, because Ngugi comes from a very talented family. So Zandali, Vladimir, and Kuma, good morning to you guys as well, and go check them out, St. Lucia. Make sure when you hit them up, let them know Chayla sent you, okay? All right. Hey, St. Lucia, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much again for waking up with us. I mean, if our background is not enough to just give you the good vibes, I think after this interview, you definitely will have it. It's all about the ARC Race 2018. So it's kicking off full gear. There's so much that's new and exciting, and I have two very, very special guests here with us. So I have Peter Cozier, and she's the events manager for World Cruising Club. And of course, we have Sean DeVoe, and he is representing for the IGY Marina as managing director. Am I correct?
General manager.
All right, I was close enough, but anyways, do forgive me. But we are all excited. The ARC Race is going to be kicking off very soon. And I think, Peter, you're going to be one of the best persons, because in case you didn't know, St. Lucia World Cruising Club actually owns the ARC Race. So first of all, if you can give us the story behind the ARC Race, Peter.
Okay, firstly, rally. We don't say races on the water, it's rally, which is ARC Rally. And that's what the ARC stands for, right. Atlantic Rally for Cruisers. It's been going on for 32 years. And we've been coming to St. Lucia for 29, I believe, or 27 of those. So the one thing we do, it starts off at Las Palmas. We have about 300 boats that are going to come across the Atlantic, whether it's families, whether it's racing boats. We have several different classes of which we use, different multi-hulls or type of boats that we come down with. The most important thing is that it ends here in St. Lucia, and St. Lucia is, without a doubt, one of the best selling aspects of the ARC as well. Crossing the Atlantic to come into St. Lucia, one of the nicest things we have is the assistance, the support, the hospitality of St. Lucians, who we've always had. However, it's important that I think that people become a little bit more aware that we come in here. The ARC comes in from around the end of November, beginning of December, and we're here throughout the Christmas period, most of the boats. We would like to see what there is, or participate in everything that St. Lucia has to offer.
Great. Now you gotta love the synergy here, and that's what it's all about, everybody. I told you there's lots of good vibes. And just before we switch over, because Sean definitely has so much more to enlighten us on, can you give us a quick overview on the World Racing Club, so that at least that way, St. Lucians who are not aware get to know even more?
Okay. The World Cruising Club has several rallies that they go throughout the world. The biggest and the most long-standing is the ARC. It's our favorite, but we do ARC Pacific, we do ARC Baltic, ARC Europe, ARC USA, ARC Australia. We go throughout the world. One of the main things about the World Cruising Cup is we provide safety, security, and incredible amounts of help for people who want to sail across. We have people who have sailed across the Atlantic and never sailed before. So we're there to assist them, to make sure that they have the support behind them, the blogs, the understanding of the weather, knowing what to expect, where they're going, what to do when they get there. This has been going on for 3 decades. People usually put it on their bucket list. It's something that they want to do, whether it's families going around the world, which is World Arc, or, as I say, the most popular, this one coming down here to St. Lucia.
Good stuff. So this is why we need to be part of it, St. Lucia, and of course there's so much to be excited about. And of course now I'm here with Sean. Thank you again for being with us. And listen, it is hot, but this is an indication. Hopefully this is going to be the good weather that's going to welcome all of our sailors. So could you tell us a little bit more about the relationship with ARC and IGY?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't even know if you want to call it a relationship or a family. It's so seamless between ourselves, World Cruising Club, and the Ministry of Tourism through the St. Lucia Tourism Authority and Events St. Lucia. We are very fortunate as IGY to host this event. Obviously, it's a major part in our calendar. More importantly, it's a major part for St. Lucia. As I told somebody else earlier on, that the ARC is not coming to IGY, or it's not coming to the Caribbean, it's coming to St. Lucia. And we are just here, fortunately, to host them and to display what St. Lucia has to offer. They know very little vertical integration into the ARC, and what we are there to do through our hospitality, which comes naturally to all of us St. Lucians, is to welcome them and make St. Lucia, make them feel at home. We do it that easily, but through yourselves, the media, and your other colleagues and stuff, our sponsors that are here, we have a big role in coming together to make that extra 10% so that this is their home. The others are there to visit, this is their home. And so, as I said earlier, it's important that we all understand our position and our role in that full circle of making the ARC a successful event. Without yourselves, without the World Cruising Club, without the sponsors, if anybody was to back away from that, it wouldn't be as successful. And so, it goes without saying that we all play our role in making this just a great, as tireless as it is and as sleepless as it is. It's, if you ask any one of our team members, that's what they look for. It's the ARC, it's welcoming the 1,500 sailors to the shores, it's showing them, the different local drinks, it's teaching them the slang of St. Lucia, good or bad. And that's really what it is. And I just, I can't speak about it enough to just let you know how excited we are to really welcome each and every boat, each and every sailor to our shores.
Now, when does it kick off? A little birdie told me on the 19th, so I hope my facts are correct.
Yes, that is correct. That is the kickoff date from Las Palmas. So we expect most of them. The bulk of it would probably be in the first week of December. So we look forward to doing this all over again at the IGY Marina, welcoming all of St. Lucia to the marina to come and share their experiences, and to come and also listen to the participants' experiences. No two stories are alike. Maybe two lies, maybe, but the story itself is not.
St. Lucia, with that said, remember November 19th is the date to remember. I will give you the heads up to the flotilla. It's our symbolic representation of, the rally kicking off in Las Palmas. So be there, come out, support it. And of course, this is going to stretch out through December. So there's so much to look forward to. And I want to thank both of you, Sean and Peter, for being here with us. And again, you can see our weather is lovely. Hopefully it's going to stay like that throughout. And of course, our sailors can come. Everybody can be well received with St. Lucian hospitality. And we look forward to seeing all of you out in full force.